Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. So welcome to my PGA Tour 2K23 series that I'm currently playing through. At the start of every tournament event, I'm going ahead and giving a little bit more detail of exactly what I'm doing here. So ultimately I'm working toward being able to play competitively at TGC Tours, which is a web-based event that lets you play tours within the game in competitive societies and so forth. But you have to play at master level and be able to qualify and so forth. So I'm trying to work up to that. The guidance that I've garnered from watching other people who have played this game and how to get good and get to the point where you can play there is they suggested playing on a very simple level that you can do really well on for quite some time until you get enough fittings, legendary fittings for your equipment, to go ahead and be able to do something. So that is what I am doing. I actually won the last Corn Ferry Tour event that I just played in, so those were the last 4 episodes here. So if you'd like to go back and review those, certainly go ahead and do that. And before I get going here, as always, if you like this video, if you find it enjoyable and it's entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you would drop a like, so that will help with the YouTube algorithm to get it out to more people. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd certainly hope you'd consider that as well. So as you can see here, the Kelley Classic is what we're going to be playing at, and that's the 4th out of 6 on the current season schedule that I'm in. The other thing I've done since I've gone ahead and played last is I've gone ahead and made a change in my golf bag, and I've actually swapped out my hybrid club for another iron. So I've added a 4 iron into the bag and replaced the 5 hybrid. Part of the reason for that is I've come across some feedback on how to set up your character and how to play the game that actually made a lot of sense. So within the skills and so forth for a player, each club class has skill points that you can apply, but only having one hybrid club that I don't really use that often is just a waste of any kind of points that I might apply to it. I don't recall that I've applied anything to my hybrids at this point. I may have, but I'll worry about that in the future. But for now, rather than having a club set that isn't impacted and is not used that often, I've decided to add that 4 iron in instead. So I think that gets you up to speed of where my thoughts are at, where everything's at. Let's go through and play the first round here of the Kelley Classic at Echo Park Golf Club. So we can see here, Echo Park Golf Club is considered an easy course as well, so that is always a wonderful thing.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's events. Today's coverage of the Kelley Classic is set to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Eldy alongside Rich Beam, as always, in the booth. Pleasure of being here at Echo Park Golf Club. Rich, what are these players facing as they step up to this first tee?
Well, it's a really cool opening tee shot with the city views in the background. However, don't get lulled to sleep because you got to hit a good tee shot to avoid all 4 bunkers that dot this fairway, both right and left. Second shot slightly uphill to, again, a green that's well protected by bunkers both right and left. An opening par here is a fantastic score.
Well, let's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
Alright, so the one thing I did forget to mention is, usually the first time through, I try to let the announcers kind of say what they're going to say. I'd like to hear it. I've usually not played most of these courses, or all of them, because I'm relatively new to the game. But secondly, for those who want to experience that, again, if they give any hole descriptions and so forth, which they haven't really done outside of the first course, but if they do, we'll certainly let that play through at some point. And then the second through the 4th rounds tend to go quicker. So they talked about views to the city. I don't actually have any clue where this is. So it's one of those things, like there is clearly some city there, but I can't tell you what it is. So the other piece that I do ask for people, I don't think I've gotten any comments on the channel yet regarding the PGA things I'm putting out there right now. But if you feel I should do something different as far as how I'm going through, the biggest thing is, you know, I tend to speed the flight of the ball through faster so that we can move along and that we can keep the episodes pretty short. But if you'd rather be like, nah, just let it fly and, you know, we'll enjoy, and we'd rather have longer episodes and, you know, not have things move too quickly, let me know in the comments, and I'll certainly keep that in consideration. Alright, let's see. Well, it doesn't look like it actually starts to roll until I get past the hole. So if I'm careful, maybe... Aww. So sad. So not a good start. Already got a bogey.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Now with the honor on a par 5.
Alright, so no comments on the hole. So we'll just keep moving along here. Again, part of what I'm trying to do is get a good straight swing path. Learn what's going on. Ultimately, what I may start to do, like if I do start running away with tournaments, I may up the difficulty at some point. I would think at this point I'm probably not going to do that until the end of the Corn Ferry Tour for sure. I'll probably stay on beginner through this. But, you know, that could change, because I did do quite well.
Straight back up into the breeze. It's going to be a tough one.
I think I ended up at, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. I think I ended up at like mid-30s for, you know, under par for the tournament last time. And that might just be, you know, if I keep doing that, that might be a little too much. But we'll see. I didn't win by much. I only won by 5 strokes, so. Alright, so that gets me up to 17th again. And that puts me in a respectable position.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Oh, wow, terrible swing. So if I had that, oh, that's terrible in multiple ways. Wow. Yeah, this is a big difference from the last course.
The perfect lie in the sand doesn't exist. Oh, yes, it does. It's sitting good.
Very funny conversation there.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Not bad.
A birdie putt awaits.
A bit of a pull. You can see how I swung. Oh, goodness. Wow, what a weird roll. I'm thinking this is going to be another bogey. Maybe not. All right. That was a hard one to read, but I got lucky.
Getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
A Brucey bonus.
Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
All right, so they did have a commentary there. So always nice. Wow, I am just really doing a poor job
Luke, that
with
did
the
not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
funny man. Just not doing well with the straight swing. I gotta dial that in a little bit better.
I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
All right, well.
Not a bad play, that one.
Sometimes I impress people, right?
One under the card with this putt.
Nice and straight. Come on. Come on. All right.
And with it, he moves to 1 under par.
Yeah, the greens are pretty nice here. So of the 4 courses I've played on this tour so far,
Coming off a birdie to last, looking to add another one.
So it was a challenge. Thieves Landing was a medium difficulty. The greens were brutal there. I did finish
Over the
6th,
7.
so I still did okay.
Fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Alright, no
Well,
bounce to the
important
right.
in terms of the tournament. Chance to move inside the top 10.
I got both directions here, so we'll let it. Ooh,
Just didn't drop.
so close.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Alright.
Trailing
Wow,
by 5
that's a
shots
lot
after
of
that hole.
bunkers. I don't know that I saw that. Wow.
Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
Oh, that's this
Really
hole.
hoping they play this one
God.
aggressively.
This is crazy. Alright, well, hopefully we don't run into a bunker. Alright, not a bad... Oh, we're gonna... alright, it worked.
That's a good
I
looking
was
shot
worried it
there.
was gonna
Second
bounce
shot
to
here
the
on
right.
6th.
Alright, let's see. What if we put it, say, there? We'll see if we go too far. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, well done. All right, Henny. What's he
Alright,
got in front of him here with this putt?
He's
little
got
bit
to
of
be
a
careful
birdie.
this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
are we gonna
Dead
make
side.
it?
This could go in.
Alright.
And
My
that
putting
drop
is
in for
getting
birdie.
better on the
Oh, here it
greens.
comes into the top 10
I
right
always
box.
had a challenge
He's in a
where
show of ninth
I would always
place.
miss the hole a bit.
Lovely
So
momentum for this player after that birdie in the
enjoying
last hole.
what I'm
Keep it
coming up
rolling.
with there. So the other thing I guess I didn't share, if you haven't noticed, I did make the decision early on that I'm basically putting out these episodes
That's
kind of
into
one
the
a day because it's pretty easy. They're
Time for the second shot here at the
15 to 20 minutes to get through a round. And since I'm playing 4 rounds to try to get the largest amount of playthroughs because I want to get as many fittings as I can,
Sitting at 2 under.
it's just a lot of
In a share
golf,
of
and
ninth
so I've got a
position.
lot to share. And I kind of made the decision that I would publish them at 5 a.m. is when they're set to come alive, kind of like when, you know, people might be getting out and
Feet coming up to the
going
cup.
golfing.
Alright,
So it
guys,
kind of gives a
this
golf fix, you know. Hey,
birdies
it's
in
5
a row.
a.m., it's time to go golfing.
Oh, gee, that line was looking
So
good, wasn't it?
that's kind of what I normally
Just
do.
a tiny putt is all that remains.
But we
He's
still
in a
got
share of
par.
10th position. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Because the first time through, a lot of it is simply getting comfortable, learning the course, learning what you
Going
can
with the
do.
5-wood.
Lovely. I
Well, that's
like
well
it.
played into birdie
Within
range here
4
at the eighth.
feet. I can't complain about that.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par.
Alright, we are
Long
6th.
par 4 this hole.
We're tied for 6th, so not a share on our own, but already the closing off the front 9. Ooh, it's not where I wanted. I got a good bounce.
That doggle hunt.
The wind did not
Henny,
move me
what
as
kind of a
much
shot
as
they
I
facing
thought.
this time?
Setting up here from about 195
So there you go. The 4
yards.
iron that I put in my bag came into play there, but I don't think I need it. I'm gonna back off
Going for
one.
less club here.
Wow, and I'm glad I did, because even that rolled off the green.
This would be a great up and down.
It would be, but it's unlikely. Ooh!
Didn't that look good for a long
Wow. I'll take it.
time? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
That
Gotta
was an
say, his
impressive little
short
chip.
game is phenomenal. It starts off on a good line.
Alright, good.
Well, that's a moment
Always
to maintain
a little nerve-wracking with those. So you'll notice I'm using my entire closet over the course of
Now
every
that's 3
event.
under overall.
So, you know,
Taking
as
off
I get
now on
more
the 10th hole.
apparel awarded or anything, if that happens, I'll certainly bring it into my gameplay.
They
But
have
right
got some
now,
hurt
just
on that ball.
Ooh.
Send it.
I gotta be careful. These
One
things are
win so
not
far this
moving me
season.
over at all.
Looking for
I
number
guess
2
4
here today.
miles an hour isn't that much. Maybe that's part of the problem. God, I was swinging so much straighter on the other course. I'm just, again, the
And here
beginner
we
is
are with the third
forgiving, but
shot. Just a couple back
that's
from
where
the
I was
leader.
starting to feel a little bit of comfort that, well, maybe I could do something and go to a higher difficulty, but the way this is going, I'm
Yeah, that
not
one will
sure.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
Move over a bit. All right. Tied for 5th. And more importantly, we are 1 away from the top spot. All right. I'm going to go like over here.
Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
All right, let's see if we love it too. We'll maybe give it a view, not speed it up. It is very picturesque. It's gonna roll further than I thought. I was really hoping the way I pulled it over that we'd be better, but nope. Alright, I'm gonna add some backspin on this to try to get it to just stick. Pretty straight swing. I would take that. Alright, and that wasn't bad. It looks like we got a little bit of looping around here. It's hard to tell if it's going to move any. Maybe not hard enough, but I think... Oh, I might get it. Look at that. So it started to curve, but then it curved back, so... Ooh. So Clayton is staying ahead. Alright, par 3. I'm going to do this. Not a bad swing again. Alright, we'll take that landing. Looks like it'll move a bit there.
Straight back up.
Ah, so close. I was hoping it could hold on. But a par on a par 3, not bad.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
I'm going to back this off. I don't want to end up in the water. And that's what I was worried. I think with the driver, it would have been really tight.
Second shot here on the 13th hole.
Alright, same thing. We're going to add some backspin. I'm going to add a lot of backspin. Let's see.
Seems to have chosen the 3.
Ooh, off to the side a bit. Hit way further than I thought. Backspin obviously didn't do much.
Currently tied for second.
Not bad distance, maybe.
Big putt for par coming up.
This is going to be a toughie. Nope, it's not going to break.
Ooh, right by the hole.
That one tricked me.
3 feet to the cup.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Ooh, now we're 3 back.
After that hole. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Alright, I'm going to try this. I think I'll be alright. Unless that tree's a lot lower than I think.
Shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Oh, wow, wow. That went even further than I expected. Alright. Let's see. Let's pull this back. Again, this is where I kind of say with the beginner, it'll let me do that partial swing easier.
Yep, solid connection. This is
wow, that really ran.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Now, coming out of the rough.
Come on. Oh, so close.
An opportunity to make a par here. Nice line.
Well, I'm sticking. I'm at least not falling back, but... Wow, and Clayton's now 8.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
So this is where things get interesting. Because if I don't start making it soon, I'm not going to have much hope.
Looking at Perhaps 175, I'd say.
Alright, I keep going further, so I'm going to leave this short even though the wind's blowing. And
Opting for the 6-iron.
hope I don't overshoot it. Alright.
Oh, absolutely
Not bad,
flush.
not bad.
And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of third spot.
A little bit there. Nah, it's going to curve too much. Oh, I didn't have enough distance. I might have made it.
Will end up short.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Alright, I'm going to shorten this up. I'm going to try this. I don't know. 7 miles an hour, though, should get me there. It did. Cool.
Yep, that one's
That's
on
what
the
I
dance
was
floor. Can
hoping.
two-putt that for sure. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4.
Alright, we have enough
It's
power.
tracking.
Oh,
so
wow.
close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
So the greens are definitely
Here we are
tougher.
at the 17th tee.
I will say that. It's definitely... Whoa, that was... Got back onto the fairway, but
From around
bad swing
190
again.
yards here. 4 strokes off the lead.
Alright. Think we'll be good here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good
Ooh.
line.
Still too far,
That's a
though.
good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Not
And
that
this one is
delighted.
for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Let's see. Any hope?
That's
Any
the right
hope?
pace this should drop.
Wow. Wow. Alright.
Appears to have overcooked this one.
I gotta figure out,
Just
because,
4
yeah,
feet
my
remaining between
swing
him and
is
hole.
not that
That's a
good.
good putt for par. You'll take it. Now 4 back after that hole.
Alright, well, at least I'm not
Here we
losing
go,
more
Rich.
ground,
We're
but
at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
I could have done a much better round than I've done, that's for sure. So let's see. Over 310 yards. We've got a par 5 here. Alright, the 3-wood will get us over. Unless something goes really, really wrong. Nice straight swing. That's... Oh boy, that does not look good. Alright, it made it. Wow. I was getting nervous that it was going to be short.
4 shots behind our leader.
Alright, I tend to like flops if I can do that. Alright, so wait a minute. Why is the flop so far? That's crazy. Wow, I can't even do a flop. Huh. Alright. Well, let me set it back here. I guess we'll try the little chip. We'll see what happens.
How close was that to going down?
That
This
rolled.
putt will take them
Like,
to
these
5
greens
at the
are
par.
fast. It's like one of these fast green courses, that's for sure. No,
Oh,
so...
just missed.
Oh, oh, oh,
The
oh!
putt drops, and
Nice.
this player is finished for the day.
I will take it. I was not expecting that.
And with that, their first round comes to an end. Rich, they look to be in pretty good form today.
They did. It was nice to see some signs of life from this player. I like what they did out there today. Hopefully they can keep it up for the next 3 rounds.
Well, that's all
All
we've
right.
got time for today.
So,
On behalf of
3
myself,
behind the
Kelley,
leader.
Rich
Definitely
Bean, Kenny
respectable.
Clegg, and
Tied
John
for
McCarthy,
5th, as you can
plus
see
all the
here.
hard-working folks behind
And the
action at
nice
2K
thing
Sports.
is,
Thanks for tuning in. Look
if
forward
I
to
go
your company next
ahead
time.
and win 3 tournaments, I automatically qualify for the PGA Tour. Otherwise, I just need to finish in the top 25, which, what I shared at the end last time, it'd be pretty disappointing if I didn't do that. Oh, nice. We got a legendary fitting already, so I don't have to trade up. So that one will probably be good for wedges. Wedges, certainly something I have 3 or 4 in the bag. But first round is in the books. Again, not the greatest showing, but it's the first time I've seen the course. And I'd say I did pretty well so far. So you can see in the season standings, I'm actually eking out ahead of everyone. I'm in first place by a little bit. So doing really well overall in progressing through the Corn Ferry Tour. So I hope I will see you next time. Take care.